Calling all ghost hunters and history buffs, the Centerville Historical Museum is back at it with another spooky discussion on the history of ghost sightings on Cape Cod.
Cape Cod is the perfect setting for this. We're the oldest part of the country. Downtown Centerville, not everybody may know this, is actually the very last completely undisturbed original Main Street on all of Cape Cod. So when you think about all the pirate activity, all the shipwrecks, because we're so close to the seaport, you're thinking of all the captains, all the captains that went down with their ship, and all the widows still searching for them, all the wars, all the famine, all the disease. It's really leads to a huge landscape of restless souls that have seen much distraught and mayhem over the years. So we have a huge vault of information.
The Centerville Historical Museum is not new to spooky discussions and events. Since 1952, the museum has been dedicated to preserving and sharing the history of Cape Cod with events, exhibits, and walking tours, and more than 1,500 artifacts, images, books, and paper archives.
We're going to take the tours that worked so well outside, inside. And we're going to have a nice panel. We're going to have historians. We're going to have tour guides. There's 3 gals that ran the tour there in 2019. I'm one of them. We're all going to be there. We're going to be dressed appropriately, which will be fun. We're going to have all the stories that make for a really cool discussion. I don't want to get too involved in some of what's going to be talked about, because I think that's part of the fun. And we're also going to have wonderful Todd and his T&K Paranormal group there. They're amazing.
T&K Paranormal Research Society did their own investigation into the supernatural at the museum in 2019. They'll be back to discuss some of their findings as part of the museum's spooky discussion.
T&K was fortunate enough to get in there to do an investigation. It was a back-to-back Sunday, Monday night investigation. It was 2 years ago, just over 2 years ago. And we had some very interesting events and occurrences happen while we were there. We're going to be discussing some of those things that we came across. We've been asked not to show any evidence at this one, but we're going to hopefully do another event where we will. But we're going to tell about our stories and some of the things that we encountered while we were there.
Ghost hunting has become more popular than ever. Whether you believe in it or not, learning about the past and searching for clues into the unknown makes for interesting fun, if nothing else.
I'm a trustee at the museum, and one of the things that a little pet project of mine is trying to get more members and younger members to start joining the museum and create some events and activities that younger people are into that would draw that demographic. And one of those is always, spooky happenings. It's a really fun genre, the same type of genre that sells tons of books, movies. It's just very, very popular.
People are really enamored with the unknown. So what happens to us after we go? We're all made of energy, but energy can't die. So where does it go? And that's the big thing about T&K. We're there to answer the who and the why. Who's there and why are they there? I think those answers help me sleep better at night, knowing that maybe the end isn't the end. Maybe there's something after that.
To learn more about the Centerville Historical Museum's upcoming exhibitions and events, visit centervillehistoricalmuseum.org. For Cape Media News, I'm Gabrielle Rawson.